It seems to me we've done this already, but we'll do it again. Multi-step inequalities, which simply just means it's going to take you more. It's going to take you more than just one step to solve these sort of things. For example, the book gives us this one: -8 plus a -11 is less than -7d minus 12. And we are supposed to solve and graph. Solve and graph. What are the fundamental rules of inequalities? A couple things have to be true. You have to put the variable has to be on left, and the variable must be positive. Okay, that's what you have to do. In the end, it needs to be whatever letter has to be on the left side all by itself and positive is greater or less than equal to whatever. So, what are we going to do here? Simplify each side first. What do you get if you have a -8 plus a -11? What's top? Negative what? 19, correct?
Oh,
So, all right. You can do this a couple different ways. I will open it up to suggestions on the floor. Katie Nolan, what am I going to do next? Okay, I'll do that. I'd go with that. Add 12 to get it over here. Add 12 to get it over here. So I am at a -7 less than -7d. Steph?
Then I would divide by -7.
All right. What's the rule when you divide by a negative number?
You switch the sign.
Sign has to change. I'm going to divide by -7, but since I changed the sign of my letter, that has to change as well. So I end up with a +1 is greater than d. And then on that last thing, since you have to put the letter on the other side, the d goes over here, but the sign also changes with that little move too. So d is less than 1, graphing it at 1, open circle, less than goes this way, and there is the graph of it. It seems to me we did this, but maybe we didn't do it quite this complicated.
I remember doing this.
You do or don't?
I do.
And you've only been here half the time. How about this one? -6 times 4 minus x is greater than or equal to -12 squared. Should I let you do this one? Yeah.
Sure.
Go for it. Give it a proverbial shot. By the way, we will have spelling tomorrow. We haven't had spelling for a while.
Can we skip the unit?
Is it a review one? Oh, we're not skipping a really hard unit.
It's like
Really
People don't
easy.
study, is it?
It's really hard.
If it was really easy,
Is
we'd
it the
have
one
a
with
better
like the
chance.
blank? You have to know if it's from a place or a.
Doesn't it tell you in the back of the book?
So you have to look up every single word.
Yeah.
It tell you. It doesn't?
It doesn't even tell you.
It doesn't tell you.
It doesn't tell you if it's a place or.
You can, when it gets to be that time, you can go get your spelling and present on a unified front what you're talking about to me, and we'll talk about it. Answers to this yet?
No. Sure. Now I have it.
If you've got it, let me give you one more while you're sitting there and see. We'll do a fraction one. 4y plus 1/2 less than 7/10. for that first one, Kylie Haug said,
X is greater than or equal to 20.
anybody else get that? Awkward silence. Katie, Nolan, what'd you get?
X is greater than or equal to 468.
468.
168.
168. Anybody else get that? Steph,
X is greater than or equal to
negative 20?
Yeah.
Anybody else on that one? Wow. Lots of unity today. Alexandria,
X is greater than or equal to 6.
boy, the excitement is killing me. I hope it lasts. Here we go. Negative 6 times 4 is a negative 24, correct? Negative 6 times a negative x is a positive 6x, correct? And that is greater than or equal to negative. The negative doesn't get squared because it's not in parentheses. I hope you're still not doing that. That's the oldest thing since whenever. 12 times 12 is 144. Okay. Add 24. Add 24. Looks like you end up with a negative 120. I forget library today. 6x is greater than or equal to that. Divide by 6. Divide by 6. X is greater than or equal to negative 20. Should have been the appropriate answer. Stop me. Ask questions if you don't know where that came from, or make sure you know why you got it wrong. If you got it wrong, how many got wrong on this? Hey.
I got present.
Solving this one. Have we talked about getting rid of fractions before?
Right now, it reminds me of McDonald's. Yeah.
Of the who?
McDonald's. I had a McFlurry. I had pineapple. I know. I was looking I know. I was eating pineapple and I dropped it. Pineapple to the doctor? Remember how you look like pineapple. What? It's a place in Florida and they serve inside. I love it. I got one of these. I love that stuff. It's so good.
Alright.
It's just a
Let me tell you what I would do if I were you. What I would do, because I am not a big, well, alright, let's just solve it the way
It's pretty easy with fractions. I like fractions.
So you subtract 1/2. You subtract 1/2, which is 5/10. 7/10, subtract 5/10 from that, you're left with 2/10, which you could reduce if you really wanted to. And then that equals 3/4 y. How do you get rid of a fraction in front of a letter? Melissa Smiley? How do I get rid of this? I do what?
No, you don't do your reciprocal.
There you go. Multiply by our reciprocal times 4/3. It doesn't matter really how you slice this. We could cross cancel this and get 1/5. You end up with 4/15. Y less than 4/15. Did I get that right?
Yes, I got it.
I believe I did that. Now, how would you graph that? Well, I suppose you would just do this. You know 4/15 has to fall between 0 and 1. You're going to get an approximation. Whereabouts between 0 and 1 would you draw your little circle? Halfway, 3/4 of the way, all the way?
Third to half.
Okay, you know that 4/15 is close to 1/4 because 4/16 would be close to 1/4. So somewhere around in this general area here. Let's put it out. And if you like, you could put 4/15 as the number there, but that would be.
That's what I would do.